honest day's work.
Oh my God.
He says in verse 13 of Malachi chapter 1.
Hello. Hey. Sorry about that. Hi. Yeah, I apologize. What's in the background, but I'm going to try to listen to a little some stuff. Although I don't listen to any and every preacher man or preacher woman for obvious reasons and on purposes for my person having said so and on stated for record. Read between the lines, fill in the blanks, because everybody talking about God is not of God, and everybody talking about God is not going to go to heaven either. Then how are you all doing? My social media family. Been a bit subscribers and visitors alike who are any persons among yourselves that is supposed to be affiliated, associated with, and represent my own particular YouTube social media channel. And likewise, chat room or comment section. Well, hopefully everybody, well, whatever I've said, be I speaking correct, proper standard English grammar of American dialect, with all of this grammatical usages, qualities, and quantities, and that being of our own adopted native tongue. Yes. Hopefully everyone is doing at least okay. It's not bad yet to be staying on safe record, all right. If not, best of all, to be put like this here, where it's any of your persons, including loved ones or family members and friends of your own clan or my bad clique, to employ the uses of an appropriate word, then hopefully nobody the white race of people, persons, are Caucasian members to a certain official exclusive club for whites only, if you know what I mean, read between lines, filling blanks. Being of which could possibly, not just possibly be the rival counterpart to a club, a clique that I am a member of, as it is more commonly called or commonly known as the BPP, the Black Panther Party. Although regardless of how my person am presently inactive, and mainly or mostly due to some such general physical health issues, and I suspect that this main neighbor from down hell could possibly be the root cause for me feeling quite up under the weather, and as himself is a local, excuse my language, pardon my French, and that's played the part of devil's advocate and less two evil than prodigal son. And whereas the worst of two evils is any of those closet devil worshippers or the worstest kind, sort of, or type yet, who make up most churchgoers or whatever religious denomination. And as I think of it with that in my mind, I tend to try to backtrack here, reasons or purposes being in order so I can go on to following to continue from where and when my person at last left off, so I can finish up as a completed form pre-file, I thought, in the same similar sources word. And whereas I would more than assume as and suspect that my most recent battles with general physical health issues could possibly have something to do with this one particular neighbor from down here being the main one of a local drug pusher of a real, excuse my language, pardon my French, not that I'm about to employ the usages of expletives of profanity to be expressed or use cuss words along the lines of the alternative vocabulary, like shithead, piece of shit, motherfucker, like that, regardless of how I could be feeling quite up under the weather at the moment. But then, as I suspected, this one dickhead prick, nigga or nigger SOB bastard of a local drug pusher who resides as a tenant just a couple few apartment doors down from me on the same floor level in the building here, could possibly be mainly or mostly responsible for my most recent battles with general physical health issues. And likewise, could possibly be the main reason why I had skipped church service for the day. Uh, and as I'm feeling so much pain in a certain part of my physical body, is just constant. And whereas I'm just going to have to possibly, have an intake of more pain relievers, or make a purchase of, as in buy some stronger ones from a local neighborhood community pharmacy place of business, for vicinity area. And hopefully I won't be paying another visit to a local vicinity area neighborhood community hospital anytime too soon enough again. And then likewise possibly do follow up at a local clinic affiliated or associated with and representing one, or wherever I myself could possibly seek the general services thereof for any physical ailment or malady or whatever I was saying. Yes. Then how you all doing? Well, that's how it is each and every one of you. Persons, it's all good in the hood, as they say. You hear what I'm saying? Oh, nobody got involved in any road rage incidents or drive-by shootings, have you? As well, hopefully you will not be the perpetrator yourselves, but well, not even so much as the victim. Yeah. I feel like crap at the moment. Pray for me, somebody, more than quite a few of you. And regardless of whether or not I myself being my person could possibly still sound and or seem like a breath of fresh air upon this year. I'm not about to say big shit ball in space that we call the planet Earth. So I say as, lest we've been following something. For the big blue marble we have in the universe that we are the inhabitants thereof, or for our own species of humans and the lesser species of different one being an animal kingdom reside upon. Oh, I feel like crap at the moment. Anyway, though, how was you all's day or night, depending on what time zone for the global international community you all live in, either as natives of some country or nation or as the visitors or tourists. Yes. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I'm in so much pain. Take whatever pain relievers I have. Soon enough again. Yeah. Anyway, what do you all think about the upcoming political election? Who do you think will win? I know who I voted for last time. More than likely, more often I will vote for him again. Being a former ex-president Donald J. Trump, the Führer for all racist people's first. The word Führer doesn't or don't necessarily have to be, associated with, that of a dictator of a foreign European country or nation and as he himself could possibly be donning or sporting a ripoff of a Charlie Chaplin mustache, attempting to, conquer the rest of the world with one's, fascist military as well as secret police, and then from there be defeated, and leaving behind for chronicled human history that of 6 million deceased or dead of a certain race of people's persons, regardless of whether or not there could be any truth or fact in the matter, so far as concerning how they themselves, in accordance with conspiracy theory, are supposed to possess the ownership of the majority of most social media networks or websites. And whereas that argument could possibly be placed into the same or similar category with, or be classified more or less with, the famous document or paperwork being, which is some such that goes by his name, title of The Prodigals of Zion. Google it. And so much for that conversation of dialogue. Not that I myself am to sound and seem like I'm coming off like Tricky Dick either. And hopefully I wouldn't be confused with a male character who has a rip-off Charlie Chaplin mustache and be attempting to conquer the rest of the world with one's fascist military and our secret police, only to be defeated, supposedly, during World War II, regardless of whether or not there is any truth or fact in the matter that he himself had managed to escape unharmed and become a resident, foreign immigrant of a South American third world country or nation. No, not Venezuela, but of Argentina. Venezuela is one of the most corrupt and one of the most bankrupt countries or nations in the world now, for some reason or another, regardless of whether or not there's any substance or factual evidence for his own downfall, to complement practically on possibly conspiracy theory in its own right. Yeah. Sorry about that. Then what do you think about those Venezuelans, You know what I'm saying? I mean, what is it? 15,000 or 20,000 in cash, 5,000 in food stamps, possible potential to become U.S. citizens, American citizens within a relatively short time frame period, and then, practically or possibly within likewise a relatively short time frame period to be eligible, qualified, or whatever I ever said, to register and be trained as, U.S. military personnel and American police, and not to mention to be eligible or qualified for U.S. citizenship within a relatively short time frame period. To speak upon those matters now they come to mind. I'm gonna make me want to falsify some such document paperwork to claim that I myself, my person, am a Venezuelan foreign immigrant. Then they are mainly mostly the ones who have infiltrated our country and nation, crossing the border illegally. And God knows what criminals we have picked up from their country and nation. Talk about the movie flick Scarface. You know. Yeah. But then if you are a newbie, as in new visitor to my own YouTube social media channel, and likewise chat room or comment section, then please do more than just press the like button. Because pressing the like button don't get me paid, I would much rather instead you were to think to, or likewise as well, or that much more, press the subscribe button. Then because I'm way short of my own 4,000 subscribers needed. And according to what the YouTube administrative representative personnel or administrators had, stipulated for a YouTube social media account holder to begin to get paid the mucho dineros or monetary financial benefits for producing any video content social media broadcast. And I'm way below that number. Yeah. Way below. I barely have 100 subscribers, give or take. Wow, I never knew it would take from a decade, that is practically from some to such. I don't know if practically or possibly become or be to consider of a time frame period to acquire the stipulated 4,000 subscribers that it would take from a decade to a century. I mean, when I had first became a YouTube social media account holder, I would have expected my person to have acquired not just hundreds, not just thousands, but millions of subscribers within a relatively short time frame period of a few months. Not taking this long just to acquire close to 100, give or take, of subscribers, of persons otherwise. And I think I've been on here for a few years now. No mistake. Then I'm about to call it quits on the broadcast. I want to lay down and try to rest up, take some home remedies, and over-the-counter drugs, prescription meds, but then I have yet to eat. Fill up on the way. You all take care and be safe. If you have not gotten Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, then profess faith in Him now so that you can become a citizen of the kingdom of heaven and have the only fire assurance against the lake of fire, down hell, and the only citizenship for the kingdom of heaven. And it's a wrap. We out. Peace.